Pac Man returns against Barrios. Shane's going to be live for that as well. Shane
Overtime,
doing a double shift.
Overtime.
You've got to talk to the union. Talk to me about that fight. And if, you know...
This is so hard.
Are people disrespecting Barrios?
This is so hard, bro. This fight is so hard. Because, but you know why this fight's difficult to call? Because we don't know where Pacquiao is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we just genuinely don't know where Pacquiao is.
Yeah.
I've seen fighters come back and they look good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know where Pacquiao is, and I feel like
what card is
Pacquiao come back just to lose, knowing that he's not good enough to lose, to win. Do you know what I'm saying?
But fighters come back believing they are good enough.
Because it was he chose Barrios.
Yeah.
He didn't choose Boots, even though you'd had the financial money to fight Boots. He didn't choose Brian Norman Jr., even though you would have had the financial money to pull a Brian Norman Jr. He chose Barrios, who's by far the weakest champion at 47. And Barrios had a tough fight. I think we went live for the fight on the undercard, on the Matt Tyson undercard, when he fought Abel Ramos. He almost got stopped in that fight. They gave him a draw.
I wouldn't look too much into that, because to be fair, we see people like Canelo, who's seen as a pound for pound great, also picking the easiest champion to go after.
No, but that's my point. Why pick the easiest champion if you can't even beat him? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but people think they can. That's the point. Boxers are terrible. Remember, it's not a team sport. You don't have any competition. It's not like a new striker has come in.
The reason why it's mad is because genuinely why I'm questioning is because he could have just fought an exhibition and made this money. He's coming after a world champion, so that means
it's not about money for him.
I was about to say that.
It's never been about money for him.
It's not the money. That means he's genuinely coming back to win a world title.
Yeah.
He's not, because if he's coming back for just money,
he'd make more money fighting Floyd Mayweather in an exhibition.
Facts. He decided to come
Floyd
back.
would definitely take that.
He's the most likely person I could win a world title with at this stage. Can't really beat Boots. Can't really beat Brian Norman Jr. Barrios, let me fight Barrios. Which means mentally, he genuinely believes he's going to... You know, some people just come back for... Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he genuinely believes he can beat Barrios. And that's why I'm on the fence. I think Barrios wins, you know, but I feel like there is something...
There's also a little bit less jeopardy for Manny Pacquiao than, say, Floyd returning or someone like that.
Course.
Because, one, Manny Pacquiao has 7 or 8 losses, but he's also more loved. Like, he will lose and get...
It won't mean nothing.
He'll lose and get clapped out of the ring.
Facts.
Pause. But, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, but he'll...
Like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like, you know, but yeah, I didn't want to think about that fight. But yeah, you know, if Devin loses or Floyd loses, they're you know, everyone's laughing at them and attacking them and memeing them, and I guarantee you, if he loses and gets starched by Barrios, probably not going to get starched by Barrios, but I guarantee if he loses, there ain't no memes about him flirting, because everyone likes him. He's a very likable guy, and that's the aura that's built around him.
They both have a common opponent, though.
Who's that?
Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
And Keith Thurman lost to Pacquiao, but Keith Thurman beat Barrios.
Yeah.
And literally, Keith Thurman's next fight after Pacquiao was Barrios.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, even the Pacquiao that fought Ugas and lost to Ugas in his last fight, I think beats Barrios.
Yeah.
So if we're going on last performances,
how did Barrios become a world champion?
He won a vacant strap.
Okay, fine.
He won a vacant belt. Funny enough, he beat Ugas. So they got 2 common opponents.
Yeah.
They got 2 common opponents because he beat Ugas. But
it's both ways then.
Yeah.
It's the 2 common opponents they got. Pacquiao beat one and Barrios lost to him, and then Pacquiao lost to one, and yeah.
Yeah.
You have to say Keith Thurman's higher level opponent than
Ugas. But
the card is good as well.
It's a great card. I mean, if you would put a gun to mind, I gotta say Barrios, innit? But it's a great fight.
How old is Manny now? 49?
46.
46. It's a big ask at 46. I mean, he just loves it, doesn't he? Like, he's one of the few people that you really believe.
I want Barrios to win, though.
He's one of the few people that you really believe. If he says, I'm coming back because I love it, you believe that he's coming back because
I want Barrios to win, though.
Why do you want Barrios to win?
Because if Pacquiao wins, it's just a publicity stunt. It's just so I can say I'm the oldest welterweight champion of all time, relinquish the belt, and then we're back to square one. If Barrios wins, Barrios will actually fight other champions.
Yeah, I see your point. I don't know. Maybe you think there's no chance Pacquiao fights on if he wins?
Nah, bro. Because why didn't he fight? Why didn't he fight Boots for the 2 belts then?
I think you're being unfair. Current active world champions do this all the time. Pick the easiest person.
Of course.
That would even.
So then
that
why
would
would
even,
he continue to? Well, after
that would
beating
even.
Barrios,
Okay,
why
fine.
would he then continue?
Because then if the money he would have got for Boots will be double or triple if he comes back and beats Barrios for a title. And it's a unification fight, and now I'm in the headlines. 100%. Then even if he loses to Boots, he could lose to Boots for 20 million instead of losing to Boots for the 4 million he would have fought for. I'm just putting numbers out of my arse. But do you know what I'm saying? I think you're being unfair by saying like he's obviously not serious about the return because he'll just relinquish the belt or whatever, or because he's picked Barrios. People do this all the time. Conor Ben was going to step up and look at world title fights if he was going to fight Barrios.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what I mean? And he's in his prime. Do you know what I mean? So I do think I think you're being a little bit harsh on Manny. I think realistically he'll get through the fight and genuinely might relinquish the title even if he does win, because bloody hell, the time it's going to take me to recover from this whooping, even if I win. I'm 46 now, who knows? Do you know what I mean? But it opens up some fights, and there'll be tons of fights for him because everybody will. He might relinquish the belt, but he can get paid millions to lose the belt. But he can sell it basically.
100, because people, he's a guy whose name's never really.
His name's never going to die, and he's a beatable. He'll be the new beatable guy. Do you mean Conor Ben will suddenly be like, yeah, I'll take a bit of Manny Pacquiao? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, what I don't want to see is a sad fight. Like, oh, fam, why is this guy in the ring, bro?
Yeah. We've seen Manny go out badly.
Yeah, like Marquez, isn't it?
Yeah, the Marquez one's probably the worst.
Of course.
Yeah. Shout out to Manny, man. Shout out to Manny,
facts, man. Keep the grind going.
We've got Sebastian Fundora, Tim Zoo's going to be a good fight.
Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Zoo, that's the fight, so their rematch, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to be a good fight, but I think Fundora's got it. Tim Zoo's had some tough fights, blood.
Yeah, he's
had some tough fights, blood.